Good morning, everybody, and welcome back, friends, to a brand new episode. We got to stop feeling guilty and shame. And mostly, we have to stop telling ourselves guilty pleasure. So that's very contradicting because we make it seem like it feels good, but in reality, we still have that guilt in front of it. So why don't we just erase the guilt part and just enjoy this pleasure part? And it's really interesting how a lot of the things that we hear, whether it's in society or from our families, from people that we look up to, and we get brainwashed really easily. And that's why we have to be really careful of what we consume and what kind of beliefs that we want to believe, because any belief is a limiting belief. So as long as you keep that in mind, you are like the most powerful person in the world. Like, you are unstoppable. So having that in the back of your mind, and asking yourself this, what is like a limiting belief that I have? And one of it was came up with that guilty pleasure, right? So it's interesting how we use those two words together, and they're like fighting all the time, right? Because one is something that's like bad and not good, and then the other one is good, and it's like why are these two together, right? So I had the idea of thinking about this, where it's like, why are we feeling ashamed and guilty for a lot of the things that make us happy and a lot of the things that we want and desire? And I just found that like really, really, really weird. It's like, and it's interesting how I never really thought about that before. I just had like a download. I just had this idea, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing the instant. As you may know, these videos are like not edited and all that stuff. It's all like raw, unfiltered. So, and at like the moment that I have an idea, I'm sharing it. So this shame and guilt that we feel for the things that we want and desire is very sad, to be honest. Like, I feel that's such a sad way that we're having people think something that they want and they desire is something to be ashamed for because of the exterior of like what other people would think. And it's so interesting how we're so how we give so much power to other people over us. And and that's a change I want to do for myself and for other people out there like you guys. And and just knowing that you shouldn't feel ashamed or guilty for the things that you want, for the things that you desire, and for the things that make you happy, right? Because we're all very unique. There's only one of us in the whole universe. There's only one of us. And what makes it just one of us is that there is no same same scenario, geographical placement, location, um feeling and stuff. Like, we are all super special and we are all super unique. And that's another interesting wording, where it's like, you are not special. And uh, like that saying is very hurtful. It's very hurtful. It's not helpful at all either. But like don't don't cancel me on this, because I'm not encouraging those people who kind of over abuse the word of being special, like having like special treatment and all that stuff though. But you do deserve the things that you think you are worthy about. So it's like finding that that balance, right? You don't want to use it for any malice though, but at the same time, you don't want to push it down to the point where it's like you're like nothing, you know, like you're worth completely nothing. So it's, yeah, it's really interesting where like there's, yeah, those are like two of the two wordings and stuff. And oh yeah, there's another one. Don't give in into your desires. Like, but like if it's something that you desire so much and you want so much, it's like, why can you not have it? Like, it's like having that mindset is just, it's just like you are the first person to like literally kill your dreams. Like, doubt is the dopamine killer, right? And of course you're not going to get it because now you're literally cutting it down before you even do anything. Like, you have to let yourself dream. You have to let yourself feel the feeling of being able to get the things that you want and desire. And that could be like a really huge block for you. Like, if you're like listening to this video and you're like, oh my god, I've been like stopping myself from all the things that I wanted. And that's like literally how I felt. It's just like crazy to like realize and just see it in a new light, a different perspective. And I was like, dang, it's like, why do we think like that? And I'm so happy I'm sharing this, because this will be helpful for many of you out there. And it's great, like having the things that you want and desire, and just given to the love, the desire, the miracles, the amazement of all the amazing things that could happen, right? We always have this or I used to have this mindset of always thinking about the worst case scenario, and always like the worst case scenario, and it's like the worst of the worst that could happen. And it's so self-sabotaging, right? It's so it's kind of like where it's like you want to keep this fire running, but you're like just like constantly like spraying it with like water and all that stuff. And it's like, I was like, what are you doing, right? And so you want, the spark will never die though, but it can always like just be a little spark though. But the moment that you understand that you don't have to feel shame or guilt for anything that you really want and desire, right? And building and living the dream life that you want, or manifesting the soulmate that you want, right? And giving into this desire is probably like one of the first key to happiness. It's a thing that, there's a reason why this thing is like in your head and not in somebody else's. Like, it could be in somebody else's, but that is a different thing, even though it's labeled like the same thing, right? So knowing that is really relieving. Like just this weight that just like literally like just melted and is just like gone. And you know, it's, yeah, just give in to your desires. Love the things that you love. It's like loving a really cute, adorable baby animal. It's like why would you not love it? Like, why would you not want and desire it? Because it's so cute. It's you love it so much, right? And you should just like let go. Like, we have so much like restrictions. We're always like tugging we're always tense and all that stuff, and we just like we don't like go and let the flow go in, and all this tension is not a really good thing. It's not good for our bodies. It's not making us happy. It's not making us flow and live life and just be, right? We're doing too much where we would just we should just let things be, right? Monitor and focus on how you feel. That's a very important practice I encourage all of you to do, is to tap into your inner self and your feelings and how you feel and not how you think so much, and just the notice how you're feeling, and also notice the things that you do in your life right now. Are they the things that you want, right? And if you're uncertain, that's okay, because as you continue to monitor and do it, there will be a time where you feel like this is not really for you anymore, and just try something else, right? Because you have to keep the momentum going. You have to keep trying different stuff, mostly when things don't really click and you're uncertain. And knowing that doing that process is okay. And then the reason why that is that there is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. You're just on this road to discovering who you are and what you're meant to do on this planet. And the key idea and the fastest way is to actually keep moving. Keep moving forward, taking the steps, and doing the stuff, and just be the person that you're meant to be. And yeah, it's just very interesting how we have to be really careful of a lot of the sayings that are out there. So think about that for a bit, and just having the courage to let go of this restraint, of controlling this desire, this desire, this wanting, right? Because it's not a monster. Okay, it's a friendly, cute little animal that wants to explore, that can be a little bit chaotic at sometimes though, but it's nothing destructful. It's nothing like there's no bad into it. Like, it's so interesting how people link desires equals bad. And if you have that label, I used to have that label for that particular word, and just let it go. It's not bad. And I don't think we need this idea of some things are good or bad. Like, the only bad things, I think, is that if you're doing something very hurtful, and if you're like, if you're like you're gonna murder somebody, or if you're inflicting pain or something on to someone else, and you're making someone miserable and all that stuff, that I would consider bad. But like, when it comes to the things that you love and the things that you want to create, the things that you want to build, and just living like the best life and just making the world a better place is a good thing. And yeah. Okay, that's it for this episode. I am going to something for you to think about, where this guilt and shame is. Let's get rid of that. Let's just give in to the love, to the desires that we want, and just live our dream life. And this is Whimsy Fuzz. If you are new here, my name is Victoria, and Whimsy Fuzz is a space and place where we can be our true, raw, and unfiltered, authentic self. And this is also a space where I'm on a journey to becoming the best version of myself, and I'm also building and creating the dream life that I'm going to live. And I want you to head on this journey together with me so we can all build together, create together, and live our dream lives. I'll see you in the next episode. And if you have any comments or thoughts about how you're going to take this new approach to how you think about the things that you desire, and whether if you feel guilt or shame for it, comment down below. I'll see you in the next episode.